And now, here are your candidates for sophomore class officer. First up, we have Gavin Blank running for sophomore class officer.
What's up, class of 2027? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. My name is Gavin Blank, and I'm running to be your sophomore class officer. To start with, it is an honor to be standing here in front of all of you today giving my speech. Some things to know about me are that I've been in ASB this year, and I plan on staying here for years to come, as well as I do theater and I volunteer at my church. I want to be your class officer because I want to represent our class to the best of my abilities while bringing new, fun, and innovative ideas. I also want to make your sophomore year a memorable one. I also want to help boost school morale and overall enjoyment, so make sure to keep wearing blue on Fridays. I'm confident in my abilities, and I want our class to win more rallies and win next year's float competition. But it's not all about winning. I also want to bring our class closer together as a whole, and I want to make sure that everybody's voice will be heard. Once again, my name is Gavin Blank. Please vote me to be your sophomore class officer. Thanks for listening, class of 2027.
That was Gavin Blank running for sophomore class officer. Next up, we have Sophia Brooke running for sophomore class officer.
Hi, future sophomores. My name's Sophia Brooke, and I wanted to start off by mentioning I wasn't in ASB last year like the rest of these candidates, but this comes with so many advantages, like bringing brand new, fresh ideas to you. And I can make these ideas happen because I've learned to be a leader. I was honored to be one of the captains on the Frosh Soft girls soccer team, so I know what leadership looks like. The point of student government is leadership. I'm looking to exceed expectations next year, so think about the fact that I have an open mind. I'm extremely organized and detail-oriented, both of which will come in really handy for this job. I'm fully aware of the responsibilities and goals for our sophomore year, and would be so excited to help us accomplish those goals, winning homecoming, winning rallies, and helping the sophomore class feel like this couldn't have been a better year. I would be so happy to work side by side other class officers that feel the same as I do. So together, let's win homecoming, let's win rallies, and let's have experiences that will tell the next generation. But we can't do it without your vote, so vote for me and let's have an amazing sophomore year.
That was Sophia Brooke running for sophomore class officer. Next up, we have Amelia Huff running for sophomore class officer.
What's up, Rockland? My name is Amelia Huff, and I'm running for sophomore class officer. This year, I've had the honor and privilege of serving as your freshman class president. Throughout the year, the other class officers and I have been hard at work designing floats, making posters, organizing rally props, and more. Serving my fellow classmates has been a great experience, and I would be honored to continue to do so next year. I am an ideal candidate because I am creative, reliable, inclusive, and open to new ideas. I'm also very committed to ASB and my responsibilities as class officer. Next year, my goal is to build upon our success as freshmen and help our class win more school activities such as rallies and the homecoming float competition. Most importantly, however, I want to make sure that every one of our classmates feels included and engaged. I'm always available for suggestions and input on how to make a better high school experience, and I will do my best to make it possible. So please vote Amelia Huff for your sophomore class officer. Thank you, and go class of 2027.
That was Amelia Huff running for sophomore class officer. Next up, we have Miranda Loretto running for sophomore class officer.
Hey class of 2027, my name is Miranda Loretto and I'm running to be a sophomore class officer. I would like to be one of your 5 class officers for next school year because I had the pleasure of being one of your freshman class officers this year and it was an amazing experience. I want to continue to raise school spirit amongst our grade and hopefully win a rally or maybe homecoming. My goal is to make our high school years as picture perfect and fun as possible so that we can look back and think about all the joy we had instead of all the tests we crammed for. In particular, during sophomore year, I would really like to put emphasis on more student involvement as well as trying to connect more students to this campus. So please vote for me, Miranda Loretto, for sophomore class officer if you would like an amazing sophomore year. Thank you.
That was Miranda Loretto running for sophomore class officer. Next up, we have Matthew Price running for sophomore class officer.
What's up, Rockland? Class of 2027. My name is Matthew Price, and I'm running for sophomore class officer. I'm a multi-sport student athlete, and I'm currently involved with ASB as a freshman class officer. I've loved putting on various activities such as homecoming, runaway, and rallies, and I want to make next year's activities even better. I want to make high school an even better experience by increasing school spirit and trying to make high school an even better experience. My goal is to help you connect to the campus in a positive way for next year so we have a fun and memorable sophomore year. I want to make, some of my specific goals are to make dances, sports events even better, to win a rally, to do well in the float competition, and to up school spirit. I also want to hear what the class as a whole wants to happen in next year's activities and try my best to implement it so the activities we do are representative of the class and what they want. And with that, remember to vote Matthew Price for Sophomore Class Officer. Thank you.
That was Matthew Price running for Sophomore Class Officer. Next up, we have Ethan Spears running for Sophomore Class Officer.
Hey class of 2027, my name is Ethan Spears and I am running for Sophomore Class Officer for this upcoming school year. To begin, I am currently in ASB as a Freshman Class Officer. I have the experience of being a class officer and I understand how to do the job right. I know that it will take hard work and an understanding of how to work with others people. Characteristics that make me a great class officer are my creativity, tranquility, and my responsibility. I am someone that people can count on, and being a class officer, responsibility is really important. You, the class of 2027, can count on me to get my assigned jobs done. In addition to being responsible, my creativity truly shines when it comes to designing rally posters or working on the homecoming float. My objective for next year is to create a wonderful float where there is tons of involvement at float construction. Also, I would love to possibly win a rally. Finally, I have really enjoyed my time in ASB and I hope to do it again. With your vote, I will do my very best to make the 24-25 school year the best it can be for the class of 2027. Thank you.
That was Ethan Spears running for Sophomore Class Officer. Next up, we have Parker Thompson running for Sophomore Class Officer.
Class of 2027. Everybody's different. From our hobbies, sports, clubs, and clothing styles. But there's one thing we all have in common. We all go to the same school. A school with events and education that can help find our styles, our clubs, our hobbies, and I want to be a part of that. My yelling, my energy, and my loudness at rallies can give our class a voice. Helping to build characters to make a float that appears in a homecoming game gives our class a look. I want to bring the energy, passion, heart, and culture this school has had for many, many years. And I want to show everyone that we are Rockland High School. And we'll always fight on. I believe I can help continue to connect us to this school, to give a face, a style, and a name to our school. That's why I'm running for Sophomore Class Officer. And that's why you should vote for me. Thank you. Yeah!
That was Parker Thompson running for Sophomore Class Officer.